We as women will never be free until we stop prioritizing marriage and motherhood. And before you even comment, I am not saying that there is anything wrong with wanting marriage and with wanting motherhood. And quite frankly, it should scare a lot of you that they are saying, don't do those things, just focus on being married and having kids. I am telling women, hey, focus on your schooling, focus on your career, focus on your goals and aspirations, and let marriage be something that, just happens along the way. Stop being obsessed with it. And there's always no shortage of mostly women saying, well, you can have both. Well, you can do both. Yes, I know that. I am living both. I have lived both when my kids were little, especially. There was this lie that has been fed to us that we could just do it all. We could do it all. You could have your job and have your baby on your hip and do everything. Somebody lied, because something will ultimately suffer along the way. You're going to have to miss a school event, or you're going to have to miss out on a promotion because you got to prioritize picking up your kids from school. You will never be able to perfectly balance everything. And if you attempt to, you will ultimately burn yourself out. All I'm saying is, before you get married, before you pop out some children, nothing wrong with that. Use this time to better yourself. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of people telling single people to focus on themselves. They don't understand what it's like to be single, and I'm lonely. Blah, 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 blah. You're preached to the fucking choir. I am 41 years old. I have lived this shit for years. I am telling you guys stuff that I have lived and stuff that I know. And when people tell you, sure, there might be some people who tell you to focus on yourself because they don't know what the fuck else to say, and that's just the common thing to say to a single woman. But I'm telling you, as someone who was desperate at one point, as someone who was male-centered at one point, as someone who was marriage-obsessed at one point, my life literally got better in every way once I deprioritized all those things. So yes, is it annoying to hear? I get it. I totally feel you on that. It used to piss me off when people used to tell me that shit. But unfortunately, it's the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts, right? And I also hear women say, oh, I don't understand. I've been focusing on myself for 5 years and I still don't have a boyfriend. If I focus on myself anymore, I'm going to implode. That's why you're going crazy. Because still, you have men centered in even that. You're doing it and you're hoping that the prize will ultimately be a man after a certain amount of time. The point is to be like, fuck this shit. Just forget it. Just focus on yourself, period. And stop having men be the prize inside the cereal box as your reward for focusing on yourself for a couple of months. That's not the point. Because even after you find a decent relationship, hopefully a great one, hopefully after you get married and have kids, you should still be focusing and prioritizing yourself even then. It shouldn't be something that you just stop doing once you achieve the goal of settling down. Some of you will never get it. And hey, I'm not trying to save anyone. I can't save nobody that don't want to be saved. But hopefully some of you will eventually get it. And you will see what I am telling you. Hopefully sooner than later. Listen to me. I wasted so much of my youth chasing around men, obsessed, crying because I'm so alone. But there's so much shit you can be doing. Volunteering somewhere, starting a business. You don't have to start a business, read a book, I don't know, do some shit. But your existence on this planet is going to be miserable if all you're doing is looking around the corner, constantly waiting for when your man is going to show up. And also, even with the motherhood thing, there are some women who want to be mothers, but unfortunately they just won't be. The cards didn't align for that to happen for them. There are some women who really did want to be married, and also that just never happened for them either. What would you do if a fairy came to you and said, hey babes, love you, you look cute today, but marriage and motherhood isn't going to happen for you? Some of you would probably have a nervous breakdown. So, just something to think about.